tie you up now. I don't wanna do the thing. I don't wanna have you, baby. I just wanna have a fling. I wanna go down, stay, kissing your feet, and you make me crazy. Yeah. Tell me what you wanna do. Give me everything you got. I just wanna try to get you in the mood. I just wanna hit your spot. I wanna get low. Wanna get low. I wanna go down, stay, kissing your feet, and you make me crazy. Ooh. I wanna go down, stay, kissing your feet, and you make me crazy.
Hi Storyteller Squad, welcome to a new video and a very anticipated video at that. So yes, it is time to start the Struck by Love Legacy Challenge. If you haven't heard of this Legacy Challenge, you need to go and check it out because it is a really cool legacy based off of all the different love tropes out there. And my girl Kari has a full-on backstory, which y'all saw at the beginning of this video. And yeah, we're gonna go over all of that here in a minute. And I just am so excited to start this because I actually started writing my own legacies because I couldn't find a legacy that I enjoyed or that I really could stick to and want to play. So yeah, and finally, after years and years, I found one. So Struck by Love is such a amazing legacy, and it is actually by Fruity Simsy on Tumblr. If you want to go and check it out, I'll have the link down below. But yeah, so this is Kari, and she is my founder for the Struck by Love Legacy Challenge, and let me tell you, her backstory is very chaotic, and I am super ready for some chaos in my game. I mean, y'all know me. Y'all know I am kind of a chaos queen. I love to have my Sims have a lot of drama, and I just think that if you don't have drama in your game, what are you doing? Like, having a wholesome family all the time? That's boring. So, but yeah, this is Kari. This is Kari Tuva, and it says that she has 110 days till she ages up, which I'm gonna have to fix my MC Command Center, but that is wrong. So she actually will age up eventually, but it won't be for a little bit, but not that long. So her traits are proper, adventurous, gloomy, bookworm, and loyal, and she would be happy to have a child. So yes, she is actually already married as well, and there's a bit of a story with that. Her husband is this man over here, Ignacio Molina, and he is actually her father's friend, and he's actually a doctor, and he's not a very nice guy. He honestly doesn't treat her very right. Like, he doesn't, like, you know, give her the time of day unless he wants to woohoo, and that's not right. It's not right at all. He has the hates children, mean, lazy, loyal, and materialistic traits. And this is supposed to say he wouldn't like to have a child because, I don't know, the mod might be conflicting or something, because he definitely hates children. But he's a doctor, and a very good doctor. He's a very professional man. He's all about money. He doesn't care about anything else. He only got married to Kari because she's young and he thinks she's hot, and also he did it for his friend Myron. And so yeah, Kari honestly doesn't like being married to Ignacio. She came home from university and her dad pretty much told her that he needed her to get married to this man, and she wanted to listen to her dad because she loves her dad, even though her dad is a shady man who has only sold like plagiarized books. So yeah, he's definitely not the best kind of guy either. But this is her dad over here. This is Myron Tuva. And so he is actually self-absorbed, neat, bookworm, and nosy and materialistic. And so yeah, he's actually a author, and so like I said, he actually writes books, but those books are plagiarized. He plagiarizes all the people's works, and he's gotten really famous for it. He's actually, I believe he's like a 2-star celebrity. Yeah, he's a 2-star celebrity. So yeah, he's an okay guy compared to Ignacio, but I mean, she kind of is biased because that's her father. That's all she's ever grew up around. She doesn't have a mom. She doesn't really know her mom. She does have a mom somewhere, but her dad doesn't like release that information to her. So yeah, her dad and her are kind of not close though, just because she doesn't agree with him going and selling plagiarized books. So yeah, they both have the same aspiration, I believe. I think. Oh wait, no, he has the fabulously wealthy. So he wants to be fabulously wealthy from selling all these plagiarized books, and he doesn't care about anybody else's feelings. He just literally wants to do what he has to make a bunch of money, and that is why they live in this really beautiful estate here in Nordhaven. So this is actually a house I got off of the gallery, and let me just say, it is so beautifully done. Like, look at this. Look at how beautiful this house is. Like, look at everything, the details, the car, the vines on the wall, and like this balcony here. I could never build that, honestly. But yeah, this is such a beautiful house. I love it so much, and yeah, it has a lot of rooms. Actually, I'll go ahead and give y'all a little house tour. So this is a little extra kitchen area, and then here's a bedroom, here's a main bedroom, and here's a little sitting area, and down here is where the main kitchen is, and just like a little area here where you can get books, and then also here's their little dining room, a bathroom, and then here's a little pool. So yeah, they have a couple different rooms here, and then there's an office in here. So yeah, but this house is so nice. I love it so much. I thought it was perfect when I saw it for this legacy, especially for Gen.1. So yeah, Kari has quite a lot going on in her life, and she actually wants to stay loyal to Ignacio just because she feels like she should do that for her dad and for her legacy because of her family's money and wealth, which her family has 150,000 simoleons. So yeah, that's quite a lot of money, and she doesn't want to ruin her family's legacy because of wanting to be a traveling author. So yeah, she's wanting to actually go and be a best-selling author who writes books about all her adventures that she goes on from different worlds, and that is like her dream. That is what she's wanting to do. She wants to be a wholesome author compared to her dad. Like, she wants to go and write that unique story that everybody's wanting to hear about, like going and having, you know, all these adventures with her friends, like going and trying all these different dishes in different worlds, like Mexico, Japan, and, you know, all these different, like, places. And I'm just really excited for her. I think this is exactly what she needs. And the first place she's wanting to go to is Mexico because her ex actually lives there. And I'm going to go over her relationships here in a minute. So this is her ex, Julian Aguirre, and he is such a man, for real. He treated her really great. He loved her so much, but they actually had to end things before she left college, before she graduated, because he actually got removed from college because he had a party and he got in trouble. And, you know, her dad didn't like that, but the thing about it is her dad doesn't even know that she's dating him, or was dating him, I mean. So the the reason why they broke up was because she felt like her dad would be unhappy with the man that she chose to be with, and that was kind of a college relationship. It wasn't meant to be like a, forever kind of thing, and they both kind of knew that going into it. I mean, Julian was in college just for fun. He's a musician. He likes to travel and play music. He doesn't really care about college. He was never caring about it. So, yeah, they were pretty opposite types of people, but, she was super attracted to him, and they had amazing compatibility, and, yeah, he lives in Mexico, so she wants to actually go and visit him, because they actually ended things on good terms. They didn't end things, bad. They definitely wanted to still be friends, and they do text here and there, so, yeah, so Kari's gonna actually go and see him, and we're gonna see what drama unfolds with that. It says over here that she wants to be friendly to Ignacio, so I think that she is that kind of person that wants to try to, be communicative and nice to everybody, and try to, express her feelings in a more calm manner and not, be angry at people. But let me tell you, this man has literally used her so many times, so many times, and girl is just so lucky that her dad literally didn't see any of it, because I don't think her dad would stand for that. I mean, even though they're friends, I think her dad would be protective of his daughter, and I don't think that he realizes what kind of a man he's put his daughter with, sadly. And yeah, Myron actually has a bit of a secret. So he has a lot of secrets, but this main secret is that he is actually close to death's door. So he is actually battling cancer, and it's been happening for the past few months, and it actually started when she was graduating college, and so he doesn't have that much long to live, and it's really something that he doesn't want to tell Kari, because he didn't want to put that on her shoulders, that the legacy is in her hands, but it is. So in a way, Kari kind of understands that already without knowing that, but still, Myron, I feel so bad that he's going to pass away, but he wants to leave the legacy to his daughter and Ignacio, which is a pretty good choice. I feel like at least Ignacio will be good with money, and Kari as well. So I'm going to have Kari actually go ahead and head upstairs. I want her to kind of get things together a little bit. I am going to have her go in here, and I'm going to have her change into her towel, and I'm going to have her actually go and take her a nice shower and stuff before we head off to Mexico. Her flight is actually late tonight, so she needs to get packed and everything. She's probably one of those late packers, those people that pack last minute for sure. I see her being that girl. Let's go in here and take a bath, girl. Let's go take you a nice bubble bath. Your dad wants to have a talk with you before you leave, but it's gonna have to wait, okay? You're taking you a nice suds. Okay, girl, get in there and get all clean. Okay, what are you doing, Myron? Myron's actually over here watching the cooking channel. Well, I feel like he really does like to cook on the side from books. I don't feel like he was meant to be a writer. I think he just thought that was easy money, and, plagiarizing was the way to go about it, but it wasn't the right way. Ignacio's over here, what is he doing? He's watching some sort of romance movie. Oh no, he's gonna want to have woohoo with her before she leaves. Sir, can you not just take a break from woohooing? Can't you see that your 25, 24-year-old wife needs a break, okay? She's got plans. She's got her own ambitions to think about. So Ignacio's over here thinking about woohoo. He's all flirty because they just got married, and he's watching this romantic comedy. He wants to actually get some sleep now? Well, good, sir. Go to bed. For real. Just go get some shut-eye and leave your wife alone, okay? She's over here trying to enjoy some peace. Okay, but they actually, off-screen, were fighting a lot, so I feel like this bath is definitely helping her out more than he knows, and I feel like he would be a pervert and come in here and look at her, honestly. I think he would. I think he would come in here and look at her. But look, she got dressed before he could even, look at her. Oh my gosh. Girl, Girl, you are so smart. You're like, I know what's gonna happen. I know my husband. I know the way he is. Okay, let's actually have him come over here and try to, like, be romantic with her, because I see this being something he would do. Come over here and kiss her neck. Come over here and kiss her and see what happens. Honestly, she's accepting it? Girl, no. Like, you're supposed to tell him no. Like, where are your boundaries? Like, y'all don't get along at all. This man has literally used you for woohoo every single day since y'all got married, and you're literally accepting it? Oh, gosh, I wouldn't be like that, but I'm not Kari, so, he's like, is everything okay over here? You newlyweds happy? He's like, yes, sir, we are. So, he's just, like, checking on them to make sure. Ignacio's probably like, yeah, we're just gonna head off to bed soon. And he's like, okay. He's like, well, good night. Alright, let's go have him go to bed over here. This is actually the bed that Kari actually sleeps in usually, because she doesn't want to sleep next to Ignacio. But, yeah, we're gonna actually have him come over here and say he wants to woohoo with her. So he's like, Kari, I know you're leaving for a trip, and I really want to, like, woohoo with you. Is that okay? Like, I'd really like to just spend some time with you. And she's like, don't touch me. She's like, I'm still mad at you for what we fought about earlier. And he's like, listen, he's like, I just want to be romantic with you. We are married. You should want that. And she's like, over here just walking away. Like, she's like, I don't want it because you're always yelling at me and treating me wrong. Like, you're always verbally abusive to me, so how am I supposed to accept your damn, like, romance interactions whenever I am feeling like this? Like, she's literally going off on him, like, because he brings that out of her. Like, she's not an angry person. She genuinely is super kind and wants to be good to everybody, but he is making her really upset and just want to sit over here by the cozy fire. Oh my gosh. Well, he's going to bed. Well, good. We don't want to talk to him anymore tonight, okay? Like, he was literally playing an act for her dad, like saying, oh yeah, everything's good, we're getting along, when that's not the case. They're always fighting. So, she's going over here and reading a book. Well, that sounds really nice and cozy. Oh, look at her. Look at her just reading her book. What book is this? This is Point Farmer No More, The Downfall of Grant Rodike. Okay, well, look at her in this new reading interaction I got. It's a mod. It's a really cool mod, actually. So, she's gonna read her book for a minute, but I am gonna have her go and finish packing because we're gonna miss our flight, girl. Your flight is at 10 o'clock. Oh my gosh, she's gonna be late. Okay, Kari has arrived in Mexico, and she is so excited right now because she is getting to see her ex-boyfriend for the first time in months. And she's so happy. Like, she literally wants to come over here and give him a big hug. I know that they are exes, and usually exes aren't always on good terms. But right now, she literally wants to come over here and, let's see. Let's do, like, a friendly slow dance, maybe. That would be so cute. You know what? She's, like, waving to him. It's like, hi. Oh, he, like, literally takes her in his arms. Like, she waved at him, but he literally wanted to, like, swoon her over and like pull her in, and he's like, I missed you so much. You have no idea how hard it's been to be back here and not have you here with me. She's like trying to fight the words, but she feels the same exact way. She's like, you know I'm married, right, Julian? And he's like, I know you're married to some old man who doesn't give a fuck about you. And she's like, I know, but like, I'm doing it for my legacy. I'm doing it for my dad. Like, we're doing this for the money and for the family. And he's like, no matter. He's like, it doesn't matter. Like, I still love you and I want to be with you. And you coming here to Mexico just proves that you feel the exact same way that I do. And she's like, maybe I do, maybe I don't, Julian. But, like, it doesn't matter. I'm married. I have to stay loyal to my husband. And he's like, okay, but you can't fight our chemistry. Oh my gosh! Look at them. Look how cute. Look at her. She's literally looking into his eyes trying to fight what they have. Oh my gosh. She's like, you can feel that too, can't you? And she's like kind of silent with him. She's like not wanting to admit it at all. Like, she literally is just trying to fight it completely. And it's so hard for her. It really is. Like, her heart is literally pounding right now. Like, she's getting so many butterflies seeing him again. And she's just trying to stay loyal and try to stay good for her family, for her dad. Like, but it's so difficult right now. But look at them. Look how cute. Oh my gosh. I need, like, a picture of this. They are adorable. I feel so bad for her right now. Like, she is caught between two men. Literally, her husband, who she was forced to marry, and then her ex-boyfriend, who she's literally seeing in the most romantic world in The Sims. And I just wouldn't know what to do, honestly, if I was her. I would be so, like, speechless. What's this say? Just friends from friend zoning a sim. Kari won't forget the day they friend zoned a sim. So she's, like, literally over here thinking about how she had to be just friends with him and all of that, and it's, like, stuck in her head. She's feeling fine about it. Like, she's telling herself she's feeling fine about it, but she's really not. She's deep down, like, hating it completely. Like, she's hating her dad for, you know, making her go and marry this man, and she's also, like, hating on herself as well for having to friend zone Julian. And she's over here. Oh my gosh, girl, you got a hickey? You got a hickey from Ignacio? Oh my gosh, she's probably hiding it over here. Like, she's hiding it underneath, like, her top here. And I'm sure that Julian can see it. So Julian's like, so, your husband, does he, like, give you hickeys and stuff? And she's like, what do you mean, hickeys? And he's like, I can see you have one on your neck. And she's like, well, he kind of does sometimes, but, like, it's not every day. And he's like, why do you want to be with such an ass of a man like that? And she's like, I don't. Like, I'm just doing it for my dad, Julian. You don't understand. Like, you don't understand that it's just for that. Like, it's not even, like, just, it's not even, I don't know how to explain it to you. So she's going to, no, we're not going to be that mean. We're just going to argue with him a little bit. We're going to argue about music. You know what? She's going to be like, well, Julian, you can't really blame me. Like, you're the one that left and got kicked out of college. Like, we would have probably still been able to be together if you hadn't have done that. So she's over here just telling him, like, you know, I wish things could have been different, but, you know, if you hadn't done all of that partying and drinking, then maybe we could have worked out. And he's like, you know that's not true. He's like, you're the one that graduated and left, and, you know, I didn't get to see you anymore. Like, you've been texting me, but we don't text enough, and I just miss you all the time. And she's like, Julian, why you gotta act like it's all my fault, okay? I don't know what's going on with my dad, but he's not well, and I'm just doing this so we can keep our money. He's like, I know. I mean, it's neither of ours fault that we, you know, had things going on, but, like, I'm just really upset, okay? Like, you're here with me now, and you're not even giving me attention. She's like, what am I supposed to do, Julian? I'm married. I have a ring on my finger. I don't want people to think badly of me. It's so frustrating. And he's like, I get it. I know it is. But, you know, I'm here for you. We're here in Mexico together, and he's not here. Oh, okay. Their argument did not go well at all. Okay, what's this say? No-win scenario from both sides losing an argument. Why can't they understand? No amount of logic and passion can move your foe. So she and him just had a miscommunication and a major argument over how they ended things. You know, Julian's sad about it, and, you know, she is too, but she is actually married, and Julian's very upset about it. He wishes she wasn't, because she wants to stay loyal to her husband and be a good wife, even though she's here literally visiting him in Mexico and staying with him, which, by the way, is actually kind of cheating already. But, you know, she just wanted to come and visit him. She's so tired of her husband at the moment, and Julian knows that. Julian can tell. He's like, you came here to visit me, you know, Kari. You came to visit me, and I can tell that you're over that man already. Y'all just got married, like, what, a few weeks ago, and you're already done with him? And Kari's like, fine, Julian. You want me to tell you the truth? You want me to tell you the truth about it? Okay, here's the truth. She's like, well, I'll tell you, he actually uses me all the time. When he's not at the hospital working, he is literally calling me to the bed and forcing me to do stuff. Okay, is that what you wanted to hear? He's like, well, at least you're talking about it and opening up to me about it. And she's like, well, I hate talking about it, okay? I'm only doing this for my dad and for the money, and I just hate it. I wish I could just be with you and be free, but that's not the way it is. I have this huge rock on my finger, and I can't do nothing about it. And he's like, well, while you're here in Mexico, we could at least, like, have some fun together. There's a nice bar we could go to, you know, a couple of cool places that have festivals. She's like, well, that sounds fun. Oh, she's like, I'm gonna go get some cereal. I didn't get to eat anything on the plane. Okay. Alright, well, she's going up to their little apartment. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you all this apartment. It isn't much, actually. Julian actually still hasn't, like, unpacked everything. Look at this. Like, Julian, why couldn't you have unpacked some stuff before we got here? So we're gonna go upstairs and we're gonna have to literally unpack everything. So Julian actually hasn't been living here that long. So he said to her that he had been living here like a month. Well, if he had been living here like a month, then he would have already had all of his stuff unpacked. But, you know, Julian might be a tad bit lazy. I think he actually is. Let me just go ahead and look at his traits. He's non-committal, music lover, romantic, adventurous, and loves the outdoors. Yeah, he's not lazy, but he's acting lazy. So she's like, Julian, none of your stuff's unpacked. Like, you don't even have a fridge out or anything. And he's like, oh yeah, well, the fridge is actually downstairs, by the way. And she's like, oh, sorry, I didn't see that. But, like, everything else is still in a box. Like, why is that? You told me that you've been living here for a bit. Like, did you travel and play music somewhere? Like, did you get a gig? And he's like, yeah, I got quite a big payout for it. And that's why I was able to afford to come here to visit my grandma and stuff. She's like, oh, okay, well, we need to unpack all those boxes because we don't have anywhere to sleep. And he's like, oh, yeah. He's like, I don't want to sleep outside in the cold. He's like, I love the outdoors, but I am not sleeping where it is freezing. So, girl, you're going to have to literally come over here and unpack everything. Okay, we're going to literally unpack everything, and then we'll finally have some stuff to use. Okay, well, the apartment is decorated, but, I mean, efficiently is not really the way to describe it. So he's got a couple of things here. He's got a little karaoke stand here, and then he's got some like kegs, and then he's got a stripper pole. What is he doing with a stripper pole? Sir, I don't even want to know what you do with this, honestly. And then he has a little blanket here where I assume he thought that he was going to have like a little woohoo session with her, which is not going to happen as far as she's concerned. And then he actually went ahead and got a woohoo heart bed because he thought that they are going to be back together. But sir, you were mistaken. She has a husband and she wants to stay loyal. So I mean, she's trying her best, but she definitely likes him still. Like, it says that she's still very attracted to him. So let's see what she's feeling like still about him. Yeah, she's still feeling very attracted towards him, and he obviously is very attracted to her. So I think he's gonna try to definitely like go and flirt with her some more. I think they need to like talk about things. They definitely had like an argument. They need to like talk it out about what happened between them, why they had to go separate ways. And I think that's gonna be hard. You know, it's really hard for them to dig that up because it was months ago. And you know, even though it's not been that long, it's still really hard for both of them. So he's over here playing music, and he knows that she really loves that. So let's go over here and maybe go and watch him. So she's going up here, and she actually has to use the bathroom, but she notices that he's in here playing music, and she just keeps thinking about how she fell in love with him and how he was playing music, and she just literally couldn't take her eyes off of him. And now, like, she has to stand here with this big ring on her finger, looking at him, playing this music, looking handsome with his freaking one eye, which, by the way, the reason this happened, like the reason why he's wearing an eye patch, he got into a fight in college and he literally lost an eye. So yeah, he went to the hospital and everything, and now he's not able to see out of that eye. So yeah, he's wearing an eye patch for that reason. So yeah, I think she just really is trying her best to, you know, have her heart stay away from him because she doesn't want to get in trouble with her dad. And I get that. I get that it must be hard for her being in an arranged marriage and coming here to Mexico to visit your ex-boyfriend because you think that you can still be friends with him is really hard to tackle. And we're just going to have to see how that all goes. I mean, there's only one bed, girl. One bed. How are y'all going to sleep in this bed and not want to cuddle and more? Like, how's that going to happen? Let's like go over here and like say, okay, Julian, I think I'm gonna go to bed. Like, it was a long flight and I'm a bit jet lagged. So Julian's like, okay, Kari, sleep well. Like, he's trying not to like say how much he loves her and everything, but it's so hard for him. But yeah, she's gonna get some shut-eye. It was a long flight here and she just really wants to, you know, get some rest so she's able to experience everything in Mexico tomorrow. Look at this man getting up at like 5 in the morning to make eggs and toast to try to impress her. Oh my gosh. I mean, he's dedicated, honestly. He's not the best cook in the world. Like, look at him. It's burning up. Like, the cheese is literally burning to a crisp. And he is over here still confident that he can make this breakfast work. Oh my gosh. He's dropping the pepper and everything in it. Oh my gosh. Sir, you need to take some cooking lessons. For real. He acquired the cooking skill. Yeah, no wonder he sucks at it. But she's over here sleeping through the storm. Oh my gosh, this is not gonna be good. They were supposed to spend the day out in the park or something. Julian was supposed to give her the whole tour of Mexico, and that's not gonna happen if it's gonna storm like this. So it looks like they're gonna be stuck inside because it says scared of thunderstorms from a thunderstorm outside. Thunder, lightning, and rain. Oh my, thankfully it's safe indoors. And he also made something that was able to be put in family recipes, which we might actually do for the future. But yeah, she's terrified of thunderstorms, so she's not going to be going out today. But I do want her to actually get into her career. I have an actual custom career that is still the journalist career that goes along with the what we have to do for this generation. So I hope that'll be okay. I mean, it's still the same levels and everything as the journalist career in the game. So, girl, not you having a woohoo dream about Julian, and she thinks that Ignacio's going and cheating on her when she's like thinking about Julian a lot. Like, she's denying her feelings. Like, she's over here like Meg from Hercules, like saying she isn't in love and all that, but she definitely is. She definitely loves Julian still, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but yeah, she's definitely gonna have to figure it out. But I think with that being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the first episode off here. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly am enjoying this legacy so far. I love my sim Kari. She's such a fun founder. Her backstory is so detailed and dramatic, and I'm here for it. I know y'all love the chaos too. So y'all let me know down below how you're feeling about Kari and all her drama that she's got going on. And yeah, just let me know all your thoughts. I love to hear your feedback and everything. So remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. It does help the channel. And also subscribe if you are new and join the Storyteller Squad. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you all next time. Bye, Storyteller Squad.